Yes, we have another great movie. Let's go.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hey travelers, welcome back to Roberto's Room. So we are talking about a movie that I know has been out for a little while at this point. It is called A Working Man. I actually, as I was watching this, I got to see this a few weeks ago, and I realized as I was sitting down and getting into the credits of the movie, this movie was actually written by Sylvester Stallone, and I thought, okay, this is really cool. And as I got into the film and they set up the story, I thought, okay, we're in for a really, really cool ride, and I really need to talk about this on my channel because this is another one of those movies that I think went a little bit under the radar, although I think, if I remember correctly, it beat out some big Disney project, which that's not really news anymore at this point because Disney's just getting shellacked everywhere you turn nowadays. But it was kind of nice to see that this kind of film, which is more of a traditional save the girl film, made as much of a ruckus as it did. And I'm glad, like I said, that it did, which is why I wanted to make this video, because when a movie comes around like this, and yes, okay, it uses a tried and true formula, but there's really nothing original in Hollywood nowadays. So if it does it in a really fresh, cool way, I'm down, I'm here for it. And as Maximus, I think, would like to know,
are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
yes, I was entertained. So this movie stars Jason Statham, who plays Levin Cade, and this movie actually has a really cool cast. David Harbour is in this, Michael Pena, and Ariana Rivas plays the girl that gets saved. This is a human trafficking story. It was actually very similar to the Jim Caviezel film that came out, Sound of Freedom, in many ways, and I'm here for it because, again, the reason why you come to films like this is, say it with me, action, right? Does this movie deliver on action? Of course, Levin, Jason Statham's character, is a military veteran, and being a military veteran, he is just picking up odd jobs wherever he can find them, and this, of course, gives him, as Liam Neeson would put it,
a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you.
The particular set of skills that make him perfect for bringing back this girl after she gets human trafficked. And again, you come here for the action, right? And this movie absolutely delivers. Before we get into it any further, though, if you would, please drop a comment down below. Have you seen A Working Man? If you haven't, go and watch it. It is on Prime Video right now. If you have it, I think it is worth the price of admission just for a month. Get it. There's a bunch of stuff on Prime Video. They're actually doing a lot over there, and I would highly recommend you check them out. As well, if you would, please drop a like in this video, and if you haven't subscribed, I know a ton of y'all watch my videos and don't subscribe. Come on, join the room. I'd love to have you, and it would help me to make more great content for you guys here on this channel. Without further ado, though, let's get into the review.
Smile, everyone! We're back.
So, of course, again, this stars Jason Statham, who plays Levin Cade, and he works for this family. The head of the family is Michael Pena, and Ariana Rivas is the daughter, is one of the kids of this family, who is having a end of the semester party, and of course they get into trouble. And this movie does a really good job, and as I was watching this with my wife, she pointed it out, how conniving and how tactical these human traffickers are. In the movie, they were taking pictures of girls, random girls in the bar, and sending them to these bidders to know who to kidnap. Like, it was disgusting. But it is a reality in 2025 that we live with. And again, I think this is why this movie is so cool. My wife even noted that I wonder if Stallone made or wrote this film because of maybe things he's seen in Hollywood. Remember, this is a guy that's been in Hollywood for ages, and with all that's been going on recently, we have known all of the things, the very unsavory things going on in the entertainment industry. So this could have very well been an indictment of all of that maybe he has seen. And again, really a heavy topic that is discussed here, especially the way, like I said, that they tackle it, because they really delve into how they pick these random individuals to just nab.
A black van pulls up and you're never seen from again.
10 seconds is what it took for this girl to go back to the bathroom in this bar and just gone with the wind, and you never saw her again. And of course the family is worried sick. They know, of course, that Levin is some kind of a military man. He's got some training, but of course that's his old life. He's trying to leave that behind. He's trying to leave the violence behind, and he has some PTSD issues, and he's very reluctant at the beginning to take this on. But of course he knows, as this family that he works for is really a family to him and really loves him. They actually give him a lot of food, which I thought was kind of funny, because in a lot of Hispanic families, the saying goes that even if we can't pay you, we'll feed you. And this is very true here. Everybody was giving him food left and right, as if this guy never ate, probably subsists on peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and they were giving him all kinds of rice and beans and stuff. And I was like, yeah, that's very accurate just from growing up. And so of course he takes on the mission, and again, you come for the action, and does it deliver? Absolutely. One of the things that it delivered the best on, I thought, is usually you have this damsel in distress that really is kind of helpless, but Ariana Rivas actually gives a really cool performance in that she fights back, and a lot of the time she fights back, and it's very clear, and they do this a lot with subtext, that Jason Statham's character was training her on how to take care of herself, how to do some self-defense. And again, these are things that need to be talked about, especially in 2025 in the world that we're living in. So I'm really thankful for a movie that took the time not only to, get straight to the
Let's get down to business.
but that would deal with these topics and the heartbreak that it causes families. And a lot of the time, people like Levin, they're not there. Sometimes they are, and even like in Sound of Freedom, the character that Jim Caviezel played, yes, sometimes in these guys that go out there and hunt these people, God bless them, because they do a tremendous service, because this is a dark, nasty world. And I love that the movie actually takes its time to show you how dark and nasty. It was kind of interesting, because even some of the bad guys would call these buyers perverts, which I thought, whoa, okay. So they even know how sick it is, but yet, of course, they need the money. They're making money, and that's what this all is, just a flesh for cash business. But again, I love the movie. I thought it was phenomenal. I don't want to give away a lot, especially the action. You need to see this for yourself. I cannot recommend this enough. And you, like I said, just go out and watch it. It's on Amazon Prime right now, and it is definitely worth the price of admission. But what did you think about my review, travelers? Do you feel enticed to watch it again? I know this one kind of, aside from the whole it beat out a Disney movie, which again, it's not really a feat at this point, really flew under the radar. And like Beekeeper, which was another great Jason Statham film, flew under the radar, so a lot of people haven't seen it. I hadn't until about 2 weeks ago, so I wanted to make sure that I spread the word, because this movie was excellent. Again, if you would, please drop a like down below, and if you haven't, please subscribe if you've stayed to the end of the video. And if you do subscribe, hit that notification bell to be notified every time that we drop a video on this channel. Your subscription, your likes, your comments, they all help, and I love to interface with y'all, so definitely leave me some comments, and I will be seeing y'all in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching this review with me, travelers, and as always, go with grace.